Good morning, Cruise Nerds. So, as y'all saw, we were getting very close to Grand Cayman. We are about an hour out from Grand Cayman. And so, today we are staying on board. We're not going to get off, but it is tendering today. So, the all ashore is about 10:30 in the later this morning. But we'll be up in Palo. And you can start going to the Walt Disney Theater to get onto a ferry or tender. Sorry, Cruise Nerds. I'm so used to saying ferry. That is tendering to shore so you can go and explore. Now, there will be port adventures as well that will be using the tender, but they'll use either the forward or aft, however they have set up. So that's going to be used today as well. Now, if you do have a port adventure, definitely check in your Disney Navigator for that time and location to meet, and so you can make sure that you're on time. And they did say in one of the app messages that we got last night and this morning, if you do get towels, make sure that you put it inside the bin or the hamper on return to the Disney Treasure. Now, make sure you have plenty of sunscreen, especially here in the Caribbean. You do get burnt, just like in the Bahamas. Even if it's cloudy, sunny, do apply that sunscreen regularly so you don't come back as a crispy lobster. That has happened to me a few times, Cruise Nerds, so I've definitely learned my lesson. But anyways, Cruise Nerds, so we are going to Palos this morning with some acquaintances that we know, and we're excited to meet up with some Cruise Nerds, but they're also big cruisers as well, because Mama Ronnie got to meet them on the maiden voyage, I believe. So far, we have been enjoying the cruise here on board the Disney Treasure, but it will be also nice to go to Palos to kind of compare the Palos Steakhouse here on the Disney Treasure to the Disney Magic, but I don't think anything can compare to the Disney Magic. Here to Marshall Market to get some coffee before we go to brunch. So we're definitely going to go enjoy that, enjoy the views. So in the meantime, Cruise Nerds, I will see y'all around the Disney Treasure.
So you got when did you pay? A little bit. Okay. Sauce. Okay. Got the celery soup, and then we're getting a flatbread. No side. No side. Okay. That's what I got. I'm gonna get the chicken parmesan.
Yes. Anything else? Sesame. The focaccia see the square one is made with caramelized onion, pear, and gorgonzola, and then we got the Mediterranean muffin made with central tomato, spinach, feta, and olives. And of course, I got olio extra virgin di oliva, you can beat.
From Italy?
From Italy. One of the best you can ever find.
Oh, yes. Well, Ahoy Cruise Nerds, welcome back to Palo Steakhouse here on the Disney Treasure. We're with our friends and fellow cruise nerds, Donna and Tony, and they invited us, so thank you. Big shout out to them. But just wanted to kind of go over the options that we selected here in Palo. So we did get both of the antipasti selections. One was the seafood and one was the, what was the other one? Seafood, the meat. And then one of them, we also had, I got the heirloom tomato and basil soup, and we also did share a margarita flatbread on the table, which was very delicious. And then we also had celery soup, which looked different for me, but it looked really good. And then we also had, and a lot of us did have the Parmesan crusted chicken breast, which was decent this time. But we also had, one of us did order the lasagna bolognese, which looked really, really good. And then we also had, Tony, what did you have on the side? We had the margarita flatbread. Eggs Benedict. Oh, I had Eggs Benedict. Okay. Salmon. With salmon. So we had the Eggs Benedict with caviar and salmon. So thank you, Tony, on that. So looked really good. It came out fresh and everything. But we just ordered desserts, which I'll show y'all in just a little while. Well, Ahoy Cruise Nerds. So, excuse me if you kind of see me up and down. I have the hiccups, so I do apologize, Cruise Nerds. But welcome back to Skipper's Society. So we just paused here for a minute. So we finished up with our friends Tony and Donna up in Palo Brunch. Once again, shout out to Tony and Donna for inviting us. So thank you so much for letting us come and enjoy Palo Steakhouse with you both. And so we finished up, and then we had desserts. And a few of the desserts, one of them was the that I sometimes get up in Palos, actually. Dessert that was shared amongst the table was the warm amaretto chocolate fondant. And then Mama Ronnie had the limoncello torte. And then was shared amongst the table as well. And I'm actually showing a picture right now of that particular dessert. But all of it actually looked really, really good, Cruise Nerds, and it was just nice to enjoy company up in Palo's Steakhouse. And then so we changed, Mama Ronnie and I changed, and we came to Skipper's Society for a few minutes just so I could tell y'all about the desserts. And then I'm actually going to sneak into the Haunted Mansion Parlor just to get some footage and just to kind of see what it looks like, and so I can see everything. Oh my gosh, I am so excited. And I'm also very nervous, Cruise Nerds. I don't think I've ever been nervous, but like a good nervous, like excited kind of nervous. So I cannot wait to go in there and see what it's like in there. I'm getting goosebumps, Cruise Nerds, just to go. Because I've heard nothing but amazing things about the Haunted Mansion Parlor. So I'm excited. I mean, what I've seen so far on the rest of the ship, like the Skipper's Society, which is based off the Jungle Cruise, and just everything in detail, the details, Cruise Nerds, oh my goodness, it's just amazing what they did, and they've done so much. They've done their research, they've gone to the park, they experienced everything to see what they could do to bring it to life here on a Disney cruise ship. It's like, I'm just in awe, Cruise Nerds. So I cannot wait to show you the Haunted Mansion Parlor. And I might show a little bit here, just a little, in today's vlog, and at least my reaction and a few pieces here and there, because there's so much detail, and I'll tell you all about the Haunted Mansion Parlor in just a little bit. But in the meantime, I'm gonna go run in and see what it's all about, because of course, there, like the ghost host said, there are 999 happy haunts, but there's room for 1,000. Any volunteers? Yeah, I think I've been on that ride one too many times. Yeah, so Cruise Nerds, I cannot wait to show you. And let's go ahead, jump on in there, and see what it's all about. See you soon, Cruise Nerds.
And those look like 2 teardrops. So we're going to have one right on this side, come down about this far. Again, we're just blocking in the shape for now. The other one's on the other side, also drops down. And the one on his left side, our right side, is a little bit longer. So we want to get perfect. We're going to drop that one down just a bit further. And it connects by just a line across the top of the beak. Sketch it in, we'll clean it up. Alright, since we're around his beak shape, let's go ahead and draw in the top of the beak and the bottom of the beak by separating it with a little line. That line is going to be curved right here. It's not going to line up with the very center of it because, again, we're turning our head. It's going to come down to a point, curve back up, and a slightly smaller one on the other side. See what I did? Good. And since we're here, let's go ahead and drop in 2 dots for his nostrils. Not the same thing on the bottom. Kind of wrap around the outside of the eye, come back in, tuck underneath the side as well. Alright, let's do the other side. Now the other side is going to be kind of covered by that cone, but we like to draw through like they're invisible or transparent. That makes sure that everything is lining up just right. So we're going to wrap this around. Come here on the outside of the eye, same thing on the other side.
Cruise Nerds, you can like even hear them in the walls. It is that good. Oh my god. Oh, I better get out of here. Okay, I'm gonna come back later. Oh, oh jeez. Alright, oh my gosh, Cruise Nerds. Let me tell you, I think they did a really amazing job on the Haunted Mansion Parlor. I think this is my new favorite spot. Mom's favorite spot is the Skipper's Society. This is my favorite. I think she actually likes this one too, if I'm not mistaken. But oh my gosh, Cruise Nerds, now I know why fans love the Haunted Mansion Parlor so much. And I can't wait to see more of it in action later. But in the meantime, Cruise Nerds, I'm going to skedaddle out of here before I get freaked out. But, you know, that was a good thing. Freaked out in a good way. Because it was just amazing in there. Alright, Cruise Nerds, let me go catch up with Mom and tell her my exciting stuff. See y'all soon.
You can ever think of. Michael, do you have any idea what you signed yourself up for?
I have no idea.
Really finalize this as well.
Does he have a mustache?
Does a friend have a mustache? Yes, they do. Mighty mustache indeed. And more to what?
Does he have a hook?
Does he have a hook? Yes, quite the hook indeed. You think you know who it is?
I think I'm gonna lock in here.
All right, what's your guess?
Is it Captain Hook?
Well, let us find out. Is it Captain Hook? Yes, it is, everyone! Please welcome the mighty Captain Hook!
It's time to play the music. It's time to light the lights. It's time to raise the curtain of the show tonight. Oh, 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 oh.
Greetings, I am Coriander.
And I am Sage. Travelers, gather around us. Let us tell you all a story.
A fable we've collected with a bit of Alborn.
We'll keep it short, but listen close. It's a story you may know.
Do you all want to hear it?
It was an old pirate named Billy Bones. Now, Billy would tell Jim fantastic stories of a faraway island and a map to buried treasure. Jim! Beware the pirate captain! Billy would subtly warn Jim.
One night, the inn was raided by a bunch of black-hearted pirates in search of Billy's treasure. Ooh, give me your best arm, you marauding monkey, you.
Well, ahoy, ye mateys. Arr. Yo-ho. Tonight is Pirates Night, as you can tell by my pirateers and me Polly parrot. Yo-ho, Cruise Nerds! Alright, Cruise Nerds, as I said, tonight is Pirates Night, so all the festivities have started. And Cruise Nerds, the fireworks are tonight around, approximately around 10:30, 10:15, 10:30. And, of course, there is the Mickey and the Gang at 7:30, teaching you how to be a pirate. Arr. And also, there's all kinds of activities going on around the ship. And at 5 and 10 o'clock this evening, they do have the Pirates in the Caribbean, Yo-Ho, Pirate's Life for Me music that will change the chandelier to colors, which I thought was pretty cool at 5 o'clock, which we watched. So it's the same as on the Disney Wish, but just a tad bit different in regards to how it's done, which I thought it was actually pretty sleek here, I guess you would say. But all in all, it's Pirates Night. It's really so much fun. And also, I would say around 3:30 today, it was Who's Behind the Curtain, Pirates in the Caribbean style. It's pirate characters, Disney pirate characters. Let me put that. And now they will have another Who's Behind the Curtain on a different day later in the cruise, but it is going to be, I believe, maybe Mickey and the Gang. But that is okay, because it is different. Now, I did see Jack's Diaper Dash later in the cruise. I believe that's going to be on Thursday. Cannot miss. That is a popular attraction within itself. But back to tonight. Tonight's Pirates Night. Cannot wait. And of course, I will share with you the pirate menu. Now, tonight we are back in Coco. Tonight and tomorrow night we are in Coco. But tonight's the pirate menu, pirate themed. And I cannot wait for the cornbread, Cruise Nerds. That is my favorite. That's one of my favorite part of the Pirates meals. But in the meantime, Cruise Nerds, we are going to get back out there and just have some fun. So see you around the ship. Here's the probably going to come off and dinner. Well, ahoy, Cruise Nerds. And so, Cruise Nerds, so I was trying to think of a name. I think I named it earlier. However, our assistant server, Emilio, said, how about the name Antonio? So I might give it, what do you think? Does he look like an Antonio to you, Cruise Nerds? So anyway, so we had appetizers. Mom's on her second appetizer. But, so I tried the samosa. Okay, I was like, okay, I want to give it a try. And it was really spicy, but the flavors were good. It came out hot and fresh. And then Mom had first the crab cakes, which it was really good. It was really hot. It came out fresh and everything. And then her second appetizer was a wedge with blue cheese. And she was like so happy she saw a lot of blue cheese, Cruise Nerds. But so we're just waiting for our main course, and we'll come back with pictures and everything like that. Alright, Cruise Nerds, I'll see y'all for the main course. Alright, Cruise Nerds, so we just finished up our main course. So Mom I had the steak again, Cruise Nerds. But like I mentioned before on the Magic and other cruises, the pirate menu is not my favorite. But Mom had the Cortez cilantro marinated Caribbean grouper fillet, and I had the steak with fries. I'm going to be very adventurous when we come back here to Coco, because that's going to be the Coco menu. Okay, Cruise Nerds. But we ordered desserts, so we should be getting that shortly. But just to kind of give you an idea of what we got. So Mom got the Pirate's Treasure Sundae. It has coconut and pineapple in it. Cruise Nerds. And I got the Bananas in Paradise. I was gonna go with the rum cake, but the rum cake hasn't really been that great the last few times I've had it. But in the meantime, Cruise Nerds, we're gonna go relax, and also Mom just got her coffee to have along with her dessert because she loves the Joffrey's coffee. But yeah, so we're gonna go relax and enjoy the atmosphere, Cruise Nerds. We're possibly gonna go see our fireworks as usual on deck 5, and we'll sail the night away. And we're starting to rock a little bit, Cruise Nerds. Like, we're going like back and forth like this. Mom's loving it. She loves the rocking. But anyways, Cruise Nerds, we're gonna wrap up here in a few minutes, and I will see y'all very soon around the ship. Well, with tonight being Pirates Night, we got Davy Jones.
We're on deck right now.
She has a remarkable head for materializing her disembodied.